Hey everyone, Magic Man Scott 40K here. Today I'll be doing a Mad Max the game review. I want to talk about this game because I just finished it yesterday and it's a lot of fun. So I want to talk about it. This game ended up being a lot better than what I expected. I really thought this would be like a movie tie-in cash grab trash. But this game is actually really good, and I do recommend it. And I'm thinking about playing it. I want to play it a second time. It's really just that good. So I got this on sale. I think I got it for like $10 or something. And you can see there I put 66.6 hours into it. Kind of a bad luck number, but yeah, I don't know how I got that number, but yeah, 66.6 hours. So about 20 of that was me like asleep. I was playing the game. I did like this really long boss fight, and then I just passed out with the game on. So 20 hours of that 60 is just me asleep. I think another 20 hours was me doing side quests and just screwing around. Now in this game, side quests aren't really optional because the boss fights are really hard, and it's really you really cannot do the boss fights at level 1. So all the side stuff isn't really side stuff unless you're just really good at the game. I would say 40 hours was me doing the main quest. So it's about a 40-hour main quest, give or take, and then 20 hours screwing around, and then asleep and all that. So that's my playtime. So yeah, I finished this game. I am making this video the day after Definitive Edition came out. And someone on my stream said they would gift it to me, and they wanted to show support. And I'm still waiting for that guy to message me. He said he wanted to play together after watching my stream. If any of you guys want to support me, if you guys want to send me the Definitive Edition, and I'll play it for you guys and give you guys my thoughts. I've been talking to professional players, and they have mixed feelings on the game. So basically every professional player I talked to said the game looked better, but it played worse. So, and they didn't play story mode. They're not really story mode guys. So I don't know if story mode's better or not. I couldn't tell you. So if you're wondering why I'm looking at this screen, I did uninstall it to play Batman. This is actually the same company. The people who made the Batman games also made this, and it has the same combat system and everything. And it's interesting. I think this game came out right before Arkham Knight did, and Arkham Knight also has car combat, so you can see this as like a prototype for Arkham Knight. Anyways, I want to talk about this game. So my last game review video, Kingdoms of Amalur, got about 90 views in 4 days, and that's actually one of my more successful videos. So if you guys want to see me do game reviews, I can do it. Now I will be showing you the store page, just so you guys have something to look at. But here's proof I did beat the game. And apparently a lot of people did. 30% is a lot higher than most games I played. Usually when I beat the game, it's like 5% of people did it. This must be a popular game because I didn't get a single rare achievement. None of these achievements are under 10%. I even did this one, which I thought nobody would do, and apparently a lot of people did. So I guess everyone who bought this game did all the side stuff, which is interesting. Now I want to talk about this game because most movie games are trash. I would say like 60% of them are trash. And this is the one game that's not trash. It was also made by Avalanche. Avalanche does massive open world games, destruction. So it's a really interesting mix of the Batman combat system will also have. They're also having the destructible open world. It's a very interesting mix. I'll show you guys the store page so you have something more interesting to look at. So this is a store page. Okay. So you can see there, Avalanche Studios, they made a bunch of really popular open world games. Warner Brothers, they made Lord of the Rings and Batman. Really good studio. I think it's actually shutting down. Warner Brother Games. Every game they made was an absolute banger, and they're still shutting down, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, they made the Lord of the Ring games, Shadow Mordor, and they made this. And I think this game is actually excellent, and I'm thinking about playing it again. I uninstalled it to actually play Batman Arkham Knight. I can't fit both on here, but that's the reason I uninstalled it, so I can play Arkham Knight. Here's some pictures. I'm not going to show you the trailer because I think I'll get in trouble for it, like the music or something. So, but this is in-game footage. This is a 2015 game, and I think it looks fantastic. It's kind of crazy how fast technology got better. In 2008, every game looked like World of Warcraft. If you guys remember World of Warcraft, in 2008, every game looked like that, where everything was kind of squarish. And 8 years later, it looks pretty realistic. It's a pretty massive jump in technology, I would say. Anyways, this is gameplay, and the game does look like this. I did beat the game, and I think this actually looks fantastic. That's my 2 cents. Especially the sky. I think this game has one of the best skies ever. This is a game where you just get in the car and just look up, and it's amazing. More gameplay. This is what the actual game looks like. I think it looks pretty good, if you ask me. This car here is actually like completely. That's what the maxed out car looks like. So this is kind of a spoiler. Now, if you guys have not played, if you guys have not watched the Mad Max movies, I don't think it's a big deal. There's trivia. There's a trivia button, and it kind of puts you up to speed. You can hit the trivia button, and it's kind of a recap of all the movies. So I would say you don't have to know the movies to play the game. It does make more sense. So this I would say this is a video game of the Fury Road movie. If you guys really enjoy the Fury Road movie, they made a game out of it. Now this game takes place after Fury Road, but it is a Fury Road movie. That's in the game. That's actually what my car looks like. My car looks exactly like that. That's what like a maxed out car looks like. This is maxed out speed. If you want speed. This is like maxed out armor. So I would say this is kind of a spoiler. This is in the game. This rocket launcher this guy shoots is pretty overpowered. This is actually, yeah, I would say this is actually what the maxed out car looks like 100%. This is what the maxed out engine, maxed out armor. this is what the game this is like one of the cutscenes. I think this is like halfway through the game. A lot of this is towards the end of the game, which I'm surprised. And this is also your car, the one on the right. And this is what the bad guys look like on the left. And long story short, I think this is an excellent game and I highly recommend it. And I'm thinking about actually playing it a second time because there's so much gameplay options. There's so many ways to attack one guy that I actually didn't do everything. There's a million ways to fight someone, and I only did it like 2 ways. I didn't explore the other ways. So I'm thinking about playing this again just to see what you can actually do. And this game has so many secrets. It's kind of nuts. So in the game, there's like these resource camps that are they're very highly guarded, and there's like 50 ways you can do it. I would say these resource camps are the best part of the game because you can go in so many directions. There's so much freedom you have. There's a million ways you can tackle how you fight. It's just an excellent not even a Mad Max. If you get rid of the whole Mad Max thing, let's pretend it's not a Mad Max game. It's still excellent. And it still has that Batman combat system, which I actually really enjoy. So, anyways, I can gush on and on about this game. This is one of the... I'll say this. This is one of the best games I played this year. I really do enjoy it. The story is... It takes place after the movies. So this is actually the newest in the story, if you want to see what happens next. I don't know if it's official or not, but this is the newest in the Mad Max stories. And the whole story is just going to Gastown. If you guys don't know about Gastown, I don't think I have time to explain it, but the whole story is getting to Gastown to get a V8 engine, which is that thing there. That's a V8 engine. What the V8 engine does is when you hit the A button, you get this boost, and the more powerful your engine, the more powerful your boost is. And I really like the story of the game. The story of the game is just Max. Max just wants to be alone. He doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants to be alone. But everyone is attacking him. Everyone's asking him for favors. And every favor he does gives him an advantage. So you might as well just do the favor. And I think the writing of the game is really good. I think they absolutely nailed it when it comes to this game. I really do. I think they absolutely... It's an absolutely fantastic game. Now, one thing I'll say is when you do a resource camp, you expect to get a lot of resources. And really, you get enough for maybe one upgrade. Which is kind of I would say that's kind of a bummer. When you do a resource camp, you expect, let's say, 300 resources. But really, you're getting like maybe 50. You're getting 50 resources, which is enough for maybe one upgrade. Maybe. So these resource camps, clearing them out isn't really worth it. But it is the best part of the game. There's also death races. And I think the death races are also pretty fun. They are very unfair. But they are fun. They're extremely, extremely unfair. But yeah, anyways, I can keep gushing and gushing about this game. I really do think it's excellent. I don't know about like perfect or anything like that, but I do think it's It's excellent. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. I really thought this would be movie tie-in garbage, but it's actually great. Now I'm honestly not a huge fan of the Mad Max movies, but this is just a really good game. Like I said, if you get rid of the whole Mad Max thing, it really is just an excellent game. Now I will warn you guys, it is very disgusting. There's blood and body parts everywhere, and it's pretty gruesome. It's a very gruesome game. It gets very graphic, so I can't recommend this to everyone. It's extremely violent, and but anyways, I think the story's good, the writing's good, the action's good. My only real issue of the game is I wish when you pick up a resource, this is like my only real issue. When you pick up a resource, it's like 4, and the next upgrade is like 100. So you have to pick up like 20 resources to get an upgrade. And I think that's annoying. I think the game wants you to pick up 20 things to get an upgrade. I think that's a bit much. Anyways, I wasn't able to fully max out the car because of how expensive everything is. The final upgrade is like 4,000 resources, and again, every time you pick up something is 5. So it takes forever to upgrade. But I do think, I'll say it again, I really do recommend this game. It's excellent. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. I really did think it was going to be trash, and I'm really happy with the game. I'll say that. It looks great. It plays great. I really do think it's just it's a fantastic driving game. I'll say that. There's like 30 cars in the game. Each one is completely different. There's about 4 factions in the game that you're fighting, and that's pretty fun. There's also base building, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I really do think this is just an excellent game, and I think I'll end the video here. But yeah, I really do recommend this game. I do think it's worth the price, 100%. It's absolutely fantastic. They put a lot of love into this. This is a game made of love, and I really do recommend it. It's not for the faint of heart, though. That's the only problem. So, and I will say this is kind of a long game. If you want to get even, so there are a couple upgrades that are required to move on, and getting these upgrades will just take a while. So when you buy this game, just know it is kind of a long one. And the game is 90%. It is 90% driving. So I'm not a huge car guy, but I did enjoy the game a lot. But it is 90% driving. So just know that. And you are constantly fighting someone. So I would say it's not boring. The driving's not boring at all. You're constantly in a fight. And there's no real punishment for losing. The save system is very generous. Usually it saves right before a fight. So you get to keep everything. If you pull a lever, if you do a puzzle and then you die in the next fight, the puzzle is still done. You don't have to redo it. So the save system in this game is amazing. It saves, I think it saves right before every fight. So if you do a camp, that's 3 fights. That's 3 checkpoints. So you don't have to worry about losing any progress. But yeah, I do think, long story short, I think this game's fantastic, and I will most likely play it again. I just really enjoy the car combat. I want to explore that more. And there's a million ways to attack a resource camp, and I want to explore that more. And I would say even if you know nothing about Mad Max, this is still a good game, and I do recommend it. Whoops. That was the sound of my mouse dropping. I got my mouse on my knee. Yeah, this is actually in-game footage. This is not like a cutscene or anything. I think the game looks gorgeous. Really do. And you can change the color of your car. So right now it looks kind of crappy, but you can unlock paint and you can paint over it. So right now it looks kind of like trash. And you can unlock a paint for your car pretty early in the game. So I know it looks kind of, the car looks pretty ugly right now. You can paint over it pretty early in the game. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Mad Max. It's a lot of highs and very few lows. And you can see here, the stories right here. It's really just Max wanting to be left alone, and that's it. And he just causes a lot of trouble. There's a lot of trouble in this game. He just causes a lot of headaches. But yeah, this game takes place after the Fury Road movie. You're just going to Gastown and that's it. And it's really an excellent game. I highly recommend it. And I'll stop the video there because I'll just keep gushing on. I really do enjoy this game. I was smiling start to finish. I was smiling from start to finish. It's absolutely amazing. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.